What's up, guys? So I just got a hold of one of these new EVH 5150 iconic amps, the new 15-watt one with the 10-inch speaker, and I've just been blown away by it. So I kind of wanted to show it to you and show you some different sounds you can get with it. And I don't think I've found anything better as far as like a small combo amp that does cleans and can do just a wide range of gain from like blues, classic rock, all the way up to like hard rock and metal. And it can do it at all volumes. It can do it at lower volumes, you know, high volumes and get really loud. It's got a quarter power switch on the back. So we'll just start here on the clean channel. And I've got a little reverb queued up and got a few pedals on the floor, just FYI. I've got a clone that I'll use to sort of boost the clean channel and boost the drive channel so you can hear that. I've also got a Vox wah pedal that I'll use. And then in the effects loop, which is a very good effects loop, by the way, very transparent to my ear, I've got a Line 6 M9 for some modulations and delays and whatnot. I'll let you hear that. But I haven't gigged this thing yet, but just for a home amp, it's just incredible. And I played the 40-watt one as well, the bigger one with a 12-inch speaker, and it definitely wants to be turned up a little louder. It's not quite as sweet sounding at lower volumes as the 10-inch speaker, so for a practice amp that probably will do, you know, smaller, even to medium-sized gigs, I'm gonna say this is the one you want. But all right, I'll show you some clean Les Paul, obviously. So. Clean channel. It's, you know, with 5150s, you don't always associate it to have a great clean channel. You can also just do, you know, some country type stuff. You know, if it was a telly, it would be even more authentic, but that's a little bridge pickup there. And now on this clean channel, you also have an overdrive button, so you can take the clean up to a slightly higher gain stage, probably more for like classic rock type stuff. So let's do that. Yeah, it gets much louder when you do that, by the way. So you have to adjust accordingly. Put the gain at noon here, see what it can do. those AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, classic rock tones all day long, at least with a Les Paul to my ears. I mean, it's just right on the super fun to play. It feels really easy to play under the fingers. It's still tight. In the low end, it's not too loose. Let's just take that gain all the way up, see what it can do. And let's give it some more reverb too. See if it can pull out kind of classic Van Halen. That's great. I mean, it's just right there. And that is at a volume that is not too loud. I mean, that's like, I would say, loud practice home volume. And I mean, it can get so much louder. I mean, I can show you real quick just on the clean channel what it can do with the gain back at noon. And this is all on the quarter power setting. I don't know if I said that already. But so this is only like, what, 3.5 watts or something. So here's the volume at noon. So it sounds better the more you turn it up. You're hitting that single 6L6 power tube even harder, ripping into that tube, and just get all those juicy harmonics. It feels so good under the fingers, you know. And that's just like, it just sounds like I cranked up like a JMP Marshall. It's amazing sounding. We're gonna go over to the actual overdrive channel now. That was still the clean channel, keep in mind. And we will check out some slightly higher gain sounds on there. Now, there's a foot switch, so you can switch in between the two channels. You can't switch between the overdrive and clean mode and the burn and lead mode, but you can just switch between the clean and overdrive channels. For most people, that's with a boost pedal on the floor, that's probably all you need. So here, we're gonna check out the other channel. We got the gain at 3 right now. The volume's a little over 2. And this is what this channel sounds like. Bring the volume up a little bit. So it's got a little bit more saturation. It's a little darker, just a little bit. It's pretty close to the first channel though. So that's really fun, man. It just wants to scream. You know, still doing that classic rock thing, and just a slightly darker voice. Messed that up. But anyway, so there's that. That's just for the gain on 3, so you push the gain up, it'll go way more sustained. Sustain forever, really. Let's do Santana on the neck. This sounds like a big muff, you know, when you get it with that much gain. Okay, so there's another switch. Sorry for the buzz. There's supposed to be a built-in noise gate in this thing, but it's pretty subtle. So let's check out the burn switch, which is on the lead channel, and it adds supposedly even more gain and a little bit of saturation in the low mids, a little bit of a low mid boost. Supposedly, from what I read, it's more like the original PV5150 block letter drive channel, I think. So here's the boost in. To the normal drive, burn switch off now. Let's put the boost in front of the clon. So I don't know if you can hear that on YouTube, but it definitely tightens it up a little. Doesn't add too much more gain, but tightens it up. I'm guessing that'll have a bigger, this thing is so hot, it's just screaming. It'll have a bigger effect on the clean channel. So let's go back to the clean channel, and let's try that boost on the clean channel. This is without the overdrive engaged on the clean channel. So let's just throw this wah in front just for fun, see how it sounds for a little bit more funky stuff here. Got a little bit of a short in my volume knob on the pickup. Anyway. Yeah, so I mean, obviously it can just kind of do it all. It's a really impressive amp. And you know, I put Telly through it, I put other guitars through it, and it just takes all your guitars, well, any style of guitar, Strat, Telly, Les Paul, Shredder guitar, Super Strat, whatever, it'll take them all and sound really good. Some of the other EVH amps, the modern ones, I noticed they're a little bit more guitar specific. They all like kind of like high output humbuckers, and this one just is friendly to all guitars. And this whole time it's been, you know, at a very low volume, so I'm going to turn it on to the full power mode, and I'll play a chord, and then I'll let you hear, you know, how loud it is in the quarter power and then full power. So here is the clean channel in quarter power. Switches on the back. Yeah, I mean, so it is literally like 4 times as loud. And let's just throw on the overdrive switch so you can see how that goes. I mean, at this point, we are well into gig volume. You know, we're playing with the drummer. A beast of an amp, and I don't think I've been this excited about an amp in a long time. I'm thinking about getting the 40 watt too. I've heard that the 40 watt could use maybe a speaker replacement with a vintage 30 or something, or maybe just that speaker needs to be broken in more. This one, for some reason, right out of the box just sounded perfect with a 10-inch speaker. So good job Fender, EVH, good job James Brown, the guy that, not the soul singer, but the original designer of the amp. This is a hell of an amp, and just gets my full recommendation. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.